Hello Aquarius, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy bringing you your January 2025 general reading. We're looking at the first half of January, the very first general reading of the new year. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you're well. Thanks so much for being here, taking the time to watch these videos, which are such a blessing to create. So, air sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This video is for you cross watchers. If you're cross watching for an Aquarian, this video is relevant and important for you as well. It's a general reading. Take what works for you, leave the rest behind. If you know your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, it's helpful to watch all of those videos for additional insight and perspective. It's a general reading. It might resonate a little differently, right? So if something really hits home with you, it really resonates with you, and you'd like to take a deeper look at something and peel it back a bit, and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com for more information. You can see that contact information also by clicking the description of this video, clicking on that word more. You'll see that there along with my PayPal me link for those of you who care to donate anything in support of my channel. My gratitude to those of you who do. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you pretty quick, usually the same day or within 24 hours. I do offer lots of different reading options, all areas of life, different types, length, cost, styles, spreads, little something in there for everyone. The 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at all areas of your life for the next 6 or 12 months, are always popular this time of year, so something to think about. And I'm pretty focused and diligent on the timely scheduling of personal readings, as this is what I do full time. So, message me if you'd like. All right, Aquarius, let's see what first half of January is bringing for you. A choice. We have judgment. Maybe a decision, a choice, a decision, a path of action that maybe has been kind of simmering on the back burner for a while has finally come to the surface, and now it is time to act. And the consequences of what you choose are on you, because that's what judgment represents, right? It's kind of a slightly altered version of the Justice card, which is kind of the rule of law, black and white. Judgment is you're being called, sometimes a second chance, to account for yourself. In a courtroom drama, this would be the point at which the defendant takes the stand in their own defense, and it could completely change the outcome of the trial, one way or the other, right? So that's that energy here. Choose carefully. It's a chance that probably won't come again. It might be a choice you have to make. It might be a choice that somebody made close to you. It's a significant choice, though. With the Eight of Swords, it's a call to action, but the Eight of Swords is self-limiting behavior. Swords being governed by the element of air, which governs this, our intellectual landscape, how we think, how we look at things, belief systems, ideologies, perspectives, because that's what decides what we tell ourselves reality is and how we react to that. The Eight of Swords is self-limiting behavior. Well, I can't because of this, and I can't because of that, and I can't because of the other thing, and I can't because it's too challenging, and I can't because of these obstacles, and I can't because of blah, 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 right? And it represents often the excuses and reasons and justifications that we give ourselves for not getting out of a situation or changing it because we feel it's going to be too hard. It's really about fear, doubt, and insecurity. But we tell ourselves it's because of something else, and so we stay stuck. But you're being called to action here, Aquarius. Eight of Wands. This is a card of movement forward, fast movement, momentum, decisiveness, action, being very action-oriented and intentional towards a specific goal, a specific outcome. It could be travel. With the Knight of Coins, my steady Eddie Knight, one foot in front of the other. He's a little slower than the other knights. He's cautious. He's detail-oriented. But he's not so cautious that it holds him back. He's just cautious, detail-oriented, hardworking, always accomplishes that. I think Spirit here is saying that you could change a situation if you put your mind to it. Because the Eight of Swords is, well, it's just happening and there isn't any, and it's terrible or it's difficult or it's challenging or I don't like it, but there's really nothing I can do. But there is. Spirit is saying here that if you put the effort into it, if you focus what you want and you make all your actions and choices lead to that, you can change a situation. Next, we have the Queen of Wands. Might be a specific person, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, male or female, or somebody who shows up like that charismatic, dynamic Queen of Fire. With the Tower, unexpected events, unexpected change coming in. Sometimes the Tower can be quite challenging because it can represent the ending or even the destruction of something which is necessary for growth and necessary for change. And I have to tell you, for the first half of January, all three of the air signs have had this card, the Tower. So unexpected change coming in, which is necessary to put you on a new path. It might be in relation to a person, like a relationship, maybe a great big huge wake-up call that, you know, if you don't change something, if you don't do something, this relationship is going to end, you're going to lose this person, or vice versa. If it's not relationship, it could represent another area of life. But again, the Tower represents change, and the Queen of Wands, if not a person, it's the energy that you know, with persistence, dedication, enthusiasm, resilience, the refusal to give up, you can move through this, right? And be part of the transformation yourself, rather than just like the Eight of Swords, sitting back and letting it happen to you. You know, you can be active in this change. It'll help you move through it faster. Again, if it's a relationship issue, you have the ability to alter this. It's obvious that something needs to change, but you have an equal responsibility and opportunity to be part of the change. Like in a relationship, it's clear that some changes need to occur or it's going to end. Either way, those are changes, right? You get to choose which path that is. From the bottom of the deck, the overall focus and theme, Aquarius, for the first half of January, is the Wheel of Fortune, also change. So Spirit is bringing change in whether we like it or not. It's here, right? But that change brings an opportunity. How are you going to deal with it? Are you going to accept it and just say here, like with the Eight of Swords, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So nothing ever, you just sit there and maybe you've lost, but you're not making any changes, nothing. It's just stuck in that same cycle of fear and doubt and insecurity, right? Or you can take action and be part of this change, which might alter part of it, or it might take longer and be more challenging if it's just something that you allow it to happen to you, and disavow any responsibility either for the creation of this change happening in the first place or in how you deal with it moving forward. So let's take a little bit of a deeper look at that Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon. Spirit here, it's like Spirit saying, look, this is happening whether you like it or not, but you get to decide. You have a significant influence in which direction this change takes. Whether you're going along for the ride and being part of it, or whether you're just sitting there in the distance and watching something end or leave, right? Spirit here is saying, you know, there's some kind of intuitive sense in here that you know what you need to do to affect a change, to affect a new path here. Don't let your deep fears and doubts and insecurities, which maybe are not entirely reality-based now, maybe they were in the past, but they're not now. Don't let those hold you back from moving forward on a new path, which could be quite beautiful for you. Whether it's relationship, whether it's work and career. Judgment, Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Nine of Swords, paralyzed by fear, doubt, insecurity. Standing at the crossroads, judgment again with the World. Spirit is giving you an opportunity, Aquarius, to achieve something, graduate so that you can move on to the next level here. Eight of Wands, Knight of Coins. Ace of Swords, seeing the truth, the enlightenment, having the awareness, knowing what path you're supposed to take and moving forward on it quite assertively with that Ace of Wands. And the Fool, taking a chance, stepping out of your comfort zone into the unknown. Beautiful. Queen of Wands and the Tower. The Three of Wands, growth and expansion after doing, the footwork, laying the stage for things, longer term security and stability. The Six of Swords, healing, death, and the Queen of Wands again. So whatever this Tower card means to you, I mean, this is a general reading, so it might mean different things to different ones of you out there watching. Also, it's a general reading, so the intensity can vary. But I will tell you that the Tower card showed up for Gemini and Libra as well for the same time period. So it's quite clear that Spirit is bringing in change, but that change provides an opportunity for growth and expansion. You have a significant influence in not the change itself, it's happening anyway. Something was meant to at least shake everything up to get you to look at something and shift your perspective, right? But you have a significant influence in what direction that change takes, right? And the choice you make is you're accountable for. You're responsible for the choice and for the outcome, the consequences of that choice. Big boy, big girl stuff. So any advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit? Same thing. Four of Cups and the Devil. Don't turn down a beautiful opportunity out of a sense of laziness, apathy, attachment to old behaviors and patterns that maybe worked for you for a while and you got something out of. They're low maintenance, don't require much from you, and you think that keeps you safe, but it actually keeps you stuck in a cycle of fear and doubt and insecurity. Don't turn down a beautiful opportunity for something new, or to walk down a new path because you're attached to unhealthy old habits and patterns, ways of looking at things, ways of behaving, ways of living. The Eight of Swords again. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your fears. Again, your fears and doubts and insecurities, laziness, apathy, right? Or feel like, well, there isn't anything I can do about it. It's just whatever, right? You can choose to do that. There's a huge opportunity for you not to. You, again, have a significant influence in what direction this change takes. So it's up to you. I'm going to leave it there. Aquarius, those are your messages, rather profound. But I often see this kind of intense energy shift happen around the beginning of the year. Spirit, kind of wants us to get into alignment with that new annual cycle, right? So anyway, those are your messages, Aquarius. And for those of you for whom it really resonated and hit home, I hope it was helpful. I hope it gave you some clarity, some insight, and some food for thought moving forward. If it did, and you would like to pull the curtain back on it a bit and take a deeper dive into it, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to reach out to me and email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video, click on that word more to also see that contact info. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of videos. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed as we move through the beginning of this new year. I hope to see you back here again soon, and I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.